Take one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from Red Hook, New York. This is NBA One Take, June 18, 2024. So it looks like the Boston Celtics closed the deal. The Boston Celtics closed the deal. The Boston Celtics smashed the Dallas Mavericks in Game 5 of the NBA Finals to win the championship, to put up banner 18. One more than my Lakers. Even though they're saying that 4 of our titles came the minute that the franchise itself. We're not talking about the city. But then we could talk about that with other sports too. But I ain't gonna talk about all that. The Celtics, it was just destined. I think from the season, beginning of the season to the end. And this team, they played well together. I don't know what the hell that is. They played well together. They did it the right way. They added pieces to do it, namely Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. They was able to do it. Porzingis played, gave good effort, fell down, was just good, man, and just gave great effort. Drew Holiday, 15 and 10. Jaylen Brown had 21. Talk about him a little later. And Jason Tatum led the way, 31, 11, and 8. They was just excellent. The Celtics was excellent. And Coach Mazzulla, Joe Mazzulla, not everybody's cup of tea. I always say that. He's just not everybody's cup of tea. He's a little out there. Youngest coach to win the NBA Finals. Same age as Bill Russell, won it in 1969 as a player's coach, though. You know, Bill was still playing. They just did it. And they've been knocking on the door for a long time under Brad Stevens. My man Ime Udoka took them to the finals in his first season. They let go Ime Udoka. Joe Mazzulla knocked on the door, almost came back 3-0 last year to Miami Heat. Now, they was able to win a championship over the Dallas Mavericks. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something here. Now, I did make some other videos talking about potentially that there ain't gonna be no more dynasties. And it's right. But this team, as constructed, unless we got something changing drastically in the East, they have an opportunity to win back-to-back. So, that's with, see how everything goes. They re-sign all the guys, Derek White and all these other guys on the team. But we'll get to that when we'll get to that. How I feel about what the Celtics winning. You know, fuck Boston. But I like the guys on the team, especially Jason Tatum. That's my boy. He's on the wrong team. He should have been on the Lakers. He should have been drafted by the Lakers. I said that he should have been drafted by the Lakers. Coach K said to Magic Johnson, I think the Lakers should draft Jason Tatum. I mean, as well as but you know, they didn't listen. Hard-headed. You went with Lonzo Ball because I was skeptical of Lonzo because he was just too skinny, razor thin, and I'm thinking that he's not gonna. I don't think he'll be able to think because he don't strike me as a 20 and 10 guy, as Magic probably thought he was. And I think no, I thought Jason Tatum was a guy that could come into your system, develop, and become a 20-point scorer, and then you can facilitate teases and things like that and get your big star, whatever, and then he could be able to complement that, which I don't know. I mean, people talking about, okay, if you would have had Tatum, I don't think you would have got AD, because if you would have saw Tatum ascending, then you would have never pulled the trigger on Tatum, and you'd have just got LeBron mad, and then I think LeBron would have probably most likely would have got at least 2 championships paired with Tatum and other roster things. But I'll leave that alone. Okay. So Jaylen Brown did win Finals MVP. Shocking to a lot. I thought Tatum did. He had better stats across the board in games that was very much needed. I think game 3 and also this game here, Tatum did show up. I know he had some bad games, but I leave that alone. People already made the decision because they're thinking it's almost like the Andre Iguodala. Well, Jaylen had to guard Luka, and he had to really defend Luka as well as be able to score. His points per game. Okay. All right. That's what you guys are saying. Okay. He get the icky. But Tatum I didn't think he cares too much about it. He's just like, yo, what y'all gonna say now? And he was very emotional. Very emotional. This is a big thing. This is a real big thing for him. And I think Tatum is not thinking about too much of Finals MVP and things like that. He just wanted that championship. Now he wants to build his legacy on more, and that's winning more. And that's what he's looking. He's looking to win more. And I think that's the thing. It's about you winning more. And it's like, look, this very player is Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, he got 5 championships and 2 Finals MVPs. The other 3, Shaq got it. He didn't. I mean, obviously, Kobe cared about it, but as he grown older, he said, listen, I love the 5 championships. And he had to understand, listen, it's I want to win first. All the other stuff is going to all fall into place. And I think Tatum is taking that stride because Kobe had to really learn and understand, and he took that. So that's what I keep telling people about that. Okay, for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic, it's really messed up. I think he's messed up emotionally of losing like this. He had 28 and 12, Kyrie 15. This Dallas Mavericks, they just they tried, but let's really be honest. They made it to the finals, but no way they were even the best team. I think you could say realistically this was a top 4 team in the West. Even though they did beat Minnesota, I think if Minnesota would not have faced the Nuggets and just would have played them, I think that would have probably been a different series. And I think the Nuggets was a better team than them as well. And I think my Lakers, too, would have, I think, in a 7-game series would have disposed of the Dallas Mavericks. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna definitely leave that alone. But the season they had, Kyrie Irving, almost they saying he's back, and then the media is on his side and sad. And Luka Doncic, he got to a finals, so now I think with that now there's going to be more pressure on him. But I think Kyrie's going to be there to talk to him to let him know, yeah, that pressure's going to be there. So he'll probably ease it on him, so he won't be, too put too much pressure on himself, because I think that's what people tend to do. They put a lot of pressure on themselves and let the media think. I think that's what Kyrie's gonna try to speak to him about not to do. And but we'll see what Dallas gonna do. They made some good trades. They gotta probably do some re-signing, some things in the off season. But I think their road is going to be really tough, because the Western Conference is extreme. Even though they made it, it's extremely tough. OKC, all these teams, they're really tough. My Lakers, Denver, Minnesota, I don't know, even Golden State. There's so much that can happen. So I don't think Dallas there's going to be a lot. Phoenix, there's a lot. Clippers, there's a lot of teams that's in prime position to make a significant change to get to the finals. So it won't be as easy. It won't be that clear cut for Dallas. I think it's a little easier for the Celtics, but Dallas, man, you're gonna have to go through some shit. Yeah, so that's it. I am almost saying it's like, well, it's not even like the season finale. It's like, because like I said, there's so many things that's going on. It's going to be free agency, it's going to be the draft, trades, and summer league. Well, I don't cover summer league, and I'm not going to be covering the Olympics. I just don't. That's something I just don't do. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting coming up. But we will see. Again, congratulations to the Celtics winning the championship. And that's all I got. It's NBA Onetake's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.